coming over, Joanna.
Thank you very much for having me, Corin.
So, Joanna painted the Phoenix cover, which she has brought over. That's the original painting. So,
because you can't cut any of the... Well, you could cut some of it off, but you'd miss a bit of the sun, the black sun, the demon sun.
So Joanna, not only is she a brilliant singer, she's also a fantastic artist too, hence the painting there, as well as lots of other talents of jewellery and just endless creativity.
Thank you.
So after the doing the cover for Phoenix, you know, I was thinking, hold on a minute, yeah, we should work together. One of the tunes the other day, we'd finished it, and well, you had finished this vocal idea, and I listened back to it. I was blown away. Sam came in, she had a listen, and she was blown away, and we both had this moment. We were all just standing there.
There's too much flattery.
It's not though. It's true. It's what happened. We're all in here and went, blimey, what the F just happened?
I don't know how to sit, compose myself with too much flattery coming out.
There's no flattery, don't worry. No, you're crap.
That's better. Fuck, I'm relaxed now.
Sorry.
Yes, Corin has amazing pieces of music all ready for me to...
Yeah, I prepared some tunes that I've been working on after, post-Phoenix. And Phoenix was a bit of a release for me, It's like, it is exactly like Phoenix, as this sort of rebirth and this new, and now it's like moving on to a new thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Sam said after listening to that tune, she said, oh my God, why didn't you ever work together before?
Yeah.
And of course,
we said
no, because the timing isn't right, These things happen at the right time, when they're supposed to happen. But anyway, it's gone really well.
It has, it's been absolutely fantastic.
We've done a lot of tunes very fast.
I don't know how many tunes we've done, but that's great. We've just been completely spontaneous and just letting things flow out and putting them down and reacting. I'm reacting to them. But actually what's great is it's like I'm improvising. And that's one of my favourite things to do. So not get too caught up in thought, but just kind of just responding to what you've done. Yeah,
because I've noticed that when we start working on a track, it'll be like, don't say anything.
Sometimes
just
I
leave
don't
it.
even
Don't say
want
too
to hear
much.
it once. I just want to put it on because then you just don't know what's going to happen.
It's
it surprises
really
yourself. And
so you've improvised these tunes, but you've written the lyrics.
I've improvised the
lightning
lyrics.
speed. Well, how did you do that?
Fucking crap.
That's nonsense. They're really good words. I'm really surprised.
Well,
I have a lot to learn about writing words.
Yeah.
I've been trying to steal some advice, get some advice on how to write words.
Well, I'm not sure I'm the right person to come to.
Well, they're working beautifully.
I'm just. But we're both trying not to kind of overthink, and because the way the music is at the moment, we're wanting to have fun first and foremost, and then hope that feeling sort of comes through rather than kind of just tie it all down too much, because something gets lost sometimes if it's kind of if you don't just kind of. I just keep thinking the word react. I don't know why. Respond and react. It really is like.
Just let it happen.
Yeah, let it happen.
Let it happen, and it's almost often very feel like a song is already done. You're just trying to work out what that song is supposed to have been. And you can get in the way of yourself. If you get in the way of yourself,
if you overthink it beforehand. Well, there's this a couple where you've started singing them already. So I've taken bits of your tune and then rewritten. So I mean, you might have started singing something, and that's made me think, oh, maybe I'll write about that. Or the first thing was that we have the most incredible view outside of Corin's window. So I said, I wonder if we can write the view. So we did one song where we just wrote the view, but that was because I think that's what you said about the piece or something like that. Then, so just things that were happening around as I've been here. Every song is kind of designated just to something that happened within the house. So that's out of the house, in our hearts. So what we've been talking about, lots of talking about very interesting topics that Corin's really up on. So it's just, it is an amalgamation of being here in the Pyrenees with this extraordinary
view. Not the first time, Not the first time done vocals in that way. Many tunes in the past where I'd set the microphone up outside. On some recordings you'll hear birds in the background. That's not because they're being put on, that's because...
No, because they're there. We had a lot like that by accident in the past.
It's great they're singing outside sometimes. And, or like you say, being able to have a view can change the way, instead of being stuck in a studio, in a room,
Because sometimes you don't actually know what's influencing you bodily as well as spiritually and thought and
even
everything.
if you're not looking at the view, it's still kind of working, isn't it?
You're absorbing it. You're taking the space in.
Yeah.
Just the huge vista. We're looking over our shoulder all the time now, and you can't see it properly. But I want to know if I could do a solo on one of the songs. Like I bought my nose flute with me on the hold. Yeah. So I bought the nose flute. Got it through and I thought maybe I could do a solo with it. Can I?
It will probably bring hordes of animals.
I do have very big nostrils, so I can actually get one whole end of a didgeridoo.
This didgeridoo, I've got to give it back to Rolf, because it's gonna keep popping up all over the place.
It's not funny that it's Rolf's, but not Rolf Harris's. Although he did. Jesus Christ! He did play the didgeridoo.
He did, I know. It's every time I look at the damn thing, I think of Rolf Harris.
Yes.
Coming back to the Bristol thing, so lots of people won't know this, but you were also on Melancholic Records. You were signed to Melancholic.
But so
you remember?
Yeah, but I've actually forgotten. That's right, West Management signed to Melancholic. Was it West Management? Mark Pickens' thing?
Were they called West Management? I can't remember.
I don't remember. I just remember we were signed to Virgin Records.
Because we were signed in 1997, so 96, 97. And you were signed...
2002.
2002.
Long time ago now, isn't it? And we don't look.
So there's another connection. I didn't know until only a few years ago. I didn't realise that.
Yeah,
I just thought you.
I knew because I had that picture of the cat with your tour, and then when I unfortunately took your tour dates off it because I was so enamoured with the cat, which is
and you were called Ilya.
Yeah,
and you've still been continuing to release music on Ilya since.
Yes, we have. Yeah,
Ilya as in French.
Ilya. Well, it could be there is, or it could be Ilya as in the name, the Russian name. It's just a sound, isn't it?
Okay.
It's just a nice sound.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely. As well as Ilya, you have done lots of projects. Earlier you were talking to me, showing me some stuff on YouTube of you in a previous band before Ilya in Bristol called...
Oh, well, the Spicks, the Sydneys, Echolalia, Joe Swan Band, Hummingbirds. I heard a few things beforehand,
Wow, that's amazing. You've forgotten Tears for Fears.
Yeah, but I wasn't with Tears for Fears.
I know, but I've seen the video.
Yeah.
So Joanna features on, you have to go and YouTube it.
Mother's Talk.
I
don't feature, by the way.
You do? They're singing and dancing. Yeah, I know you're not
nice
doing
80s gear on.
Absolutely brilliant, Yeah. No, I've been sneaking and checking out a few.
Been trolling me since.
It's like, oh right, you did this, you did that. Wow.
Oh, I go back a long way, mate.
It's in here. They're all numbers.
Numbers.
This is the first time.
They're either numeric or literal.
It's chaos. It's chaos.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've not put names to tracks. I will normally, you have to get to the bit and you go, save as. Okay, save as. And you've got to think of a title there, and then sometimes they stick those names. But this time I thought, right, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to deliberately give a number so I have to think of the names later.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can come up with some.
Oh yeah,
some good
I'm sure we
titles.
can. Yeah. Just not in front of that lot.
Okay. Well, thank you.
It's like an exam, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's been an amazing week. I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
Me too. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes. And
as the actress said to the bishop.